Mm. Hey y'all. I ain't gonna say good morning because it ain't morning no more, but it's okay because I'm only a couple minutes late, right? It's just a couple minutes past my usual time. Hey, Sister Sharita. So, hey, Gracie girl. I'm gonna start my timer right now because this really is about to be a 7-minute session, okay, y'all? All right, 7 minutes. And, oh, I put it on 5 minutes so that it'll stop at 5 minutes so that I'll know when to wind down my talking. You hear me, Piff? 7 minutes today, girl. Okay, what I want to talk about is memory. Check out that hair. Y'all know I had to get Alejandra together today. She just been doing different stuff, but today she's like, yes, I'm free, I'm happy, okay? This is 11-ish. Piff, I'm only a couple minutes late. Anyway, let me stay focused. Okay, so I want to talk about memory and remembering, okay, y'all? Remembering. And I think it's time for some of us in our process of grieving the old normal, right? Y'all know we can do that, right? We get to grieve our old normal and then get creative and excited about our new normal. So let's first use memory and remembering as a way to get us set up for creating this new normal, y'all. So just thinking about the brain, and the brain has different types of memory systems, right? So the one that we use the most and that is most prominent and known by most people is the declarative memory, right? And that part of the brain is simply the part that allows us to declare. So we can declare that the sky is blue, right? We can declare that the grass is green, right? And then with the declarative system, the declarative memory system, you have encoding, storing, retrieving, and forgetting. All right? So those are the aspects of the declarative memory system, y'all. And we have memory for a good reason. So we use our memory, and our ancestors used it a little differently, right? We have our memory for survival, while our ancestors used the memory for survival where, you know, their memory allowed them to know where to find food or where to stay away from, like, danger was lurking, right? And we use ours in a different way. And I really think we could use our memory when it's time to resource ourselves and, like, get back to a good place. Because in reality, y'all know everything will always balance out, right? So even when times are hard, things will balance out. Rob always says that to me sometimes. He'll be like, babe, we need to go live in the past a little bit. And I'll be like, what you talking about? Why somebody want to live in the past? But what he will be pointing out is, like, all those tough times we made it through, right? So y'all, let's do that right now. In this tough time, we get to go look back at the past and all those tough times we made it through. I was thinking of something of how memory can also be used to de-escalate situations. So my family don't know that I used to do stuff like this, but when I was little, like, say my cousins or my aunt or somebody was mad at me, especially Tasha, I always wanted to, like, make Tasha happy for some reason. I don't know, but that's just how I used to feel as a little girl. And Tika too, and Lisa too, all of them, right? So in that process, y'all, this is how I used to use memory. Y'all tell me if y'all use memory like this. So when I was younger, and even today, if there was a tough situation, or say they were mad at me or they weren't pleased with something that I did, I used to do this. This is the phrase I used to say. I used to be like, y'all remember that one time? And usually when I said, y'all remember that one time, I'd bring up something that was like a joyful experience or a good time or something that made us laugh. Like, y'all remember that one time when we used to ride our bikes and be going all over the city? Y'all get what I'm saying? I used to do that so that it could, like, de-escalate some situations between me and my cousins, because I really struggled when people would be mad at me. Another thing about that, I've seen children that I've worked with as a therapist that actually naturally do that when they see, like, violence or see their parents arguing. They'll go back into their memory and, like, try to de-escalate things. Like, they'll be like, you remember when, or mom, you remember when dad said, like, they'll say, you remember dad said this nice thing about you? It's almost like there's this natural way about us that wants to use our memories to help us kind of de-escalate, to calm down, and to find, like, allostasis, right, y'all? I'm looking at my timer and our time about to be up, but let me see one more thing that I want to tell you. Oh, another way we use our memory is just to lighten our souls. Y'all know we use our memory to lighten our souls. For example, music. So why y'all think everybody's loving those verses that are going on? It's because it's taking us back to some good music, right? And it's taking us to this place of being able to lighten our souls. I was listening to my brother, my yogi brother, Mike Massey this morning from Boston, and he was talking about this same thing about like taking the time to use our memory to, one, feel those good things, but also let go of some of those negative things, right? I was going to say this too. Even when in worship, a lot of times when we move into worship or just during our times of worship, what it does is remember us to the reality that whatever it is sitting in front of us, like it'll all get better. Y'all know that? That's how I used to experience worship. It's almost like you could be in worship and it's like in that moment, all asking ceases, right? So I'm going to pay attention to the time because it's only going to be 7 minutes today. And I'm going to invite us to sit with our eyes closed, right? I'm going to invite us to close our eyes. Close your eyes, Chuck. Close our eyes, and we're going to just imagine, right? We're going to imagine that we have a picture roll in our minds and that we're going to take ourselves flipping through and observing some of those memories. Y'all ready? All right, everybody find a comfortable position in your chair. Roll your shoulders back and down. Oh, wait, y'all, before I go on, I got to show y'all this dope shirt I got. Y'all see that? My baby girl MC got me this shirt and she brought it to me. Ain't it cute? Okay, anyway. Roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen the spine. And we're just going to take a nice little drive, a nice little ride through our memory. And I'm going to prompt you all, but I just want y'all to go here because y'all, sometimes we have to go back and see just how everything will be okay. We going to move through this. So I want you all, and I got this from my brother Mike Massey. When he said this, I just was like, yes, that's yummy. With your eyes closed, I want you to see if you can remember your first birthday that you can remember. So what do I mean by that? Perhaps you don't remember your first birthday, like your first birthday party when you were 1. But what is a birthday party or celebration that you can remember? Those are usually good times, right? So everybody just go through that little picture roll in your mind. And we're going to do a couple more. All right. So y'all go to this memory. When you had a really tough day at school and you got home, you were so hungry and your favorite snack was available to you. I did that one before, but y'all, that's a good one to go to. And then because today is Memorial Day, let's do one more. Y'all go to one of the Memorial Day barbecues or cookouts that you went to maybe last year or a few years ago. And I want you just to sit with that memory. It's good, ain't it? Remember the food you ate? Remember the people you talked to? So y'all use today to do that, okay? Y'all use today to just go visit some good memories. And even if it's some bad memories, it's good for you to let those bad memories come up and then let them move through. It's like you're lightening your soul when you do that, okay, y'all? All right, I'm sorry about being a couple minutes late. I'm just a couple minutes late for this morning breath. But y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow.